men's 100 backstroke final S2. She's Roman Bondarenko in lane number 4 for Ukraine. Dimitrios Karapiris from Greece goes in lane number 1 next to the first of the 3 Ukrainians, Anton KOL. Aristeidis, MAKRODIMITRIS, 2 gold medals already in these championships. He goes in 3. Roman Bondarenko, he got out fast in the 200 freestyle. 100 backstroke here. Jacek, Czech, he'll challenge for the medals. Yad Chalabi, a medalist in the individual medley swim. He goes in lane 6. Francesco Batella, he'll like this longer 100 backstroke distance. The Italian, and the 3rd Ukrainian is Alexander Golovko. The 3 Ukrainians in this one, Liz, they are renowned for their strength in the lower class.
Yeah, and Bondarenko will be the favourite in lane 4.
And we did see Bondarenko go out very fast in the 200 front crawl. He led almost up until the halfway point, where MAKRODIMITRIS overtook the Ukrainian. There's Anton KOL. 3 Ukrainians in this and 2 Greeks. But it is MAKRODIMITRIS who has been the informed swimmer this week in this class.
Yeah, and he'll be a threat, and it'll be interesting to see where the danger comes from the pool in the latter parts of the race.
Bondarenko, we're hoping to get out to the start that he had in the 200 freestyle. Last swimmer in position is MAKRODIMITRIS. And the starting techniques, very interesting for all the swimmers.
There we see all swimmers away well. Very similar starting techniques from the athletes in this race. We see as we come in, all athletes being held by their feet, because it means that they're up and into position so that they got the least resistance from their legs that have no function at all. So they're in a flatter position, and then they get up and into their strokes more quickly. Czech of Poland has started really well in lane 5, but Bondarenko, we know he had a great start in the 200 freestyle, and he just tied up towards the end, so we know he's got the strength. Maybe we'll see him pace this race a little differently.
MAKRODIMITRIS was the one that paced the 200 better than anyone else there with the alternating backstroke. MAKRODIMITRIS in lane number 3. He was able to come through in the closing stages of that 200 and overtake Bondarenko. Jacek, Czech has gone out for it here. The turns, quite often, difficulty for these S2 swimmers. Pretty good from all 3 leaders. Jacek, Czech coming out of that wall, still with a significant lead.
Yeah, and Czech, they're probably getting the best turn of all 3 athletes in those middle lanes. Least pause, least resistance. He just managed to get it right on the day and get round and not lose that much momentum as he swam into the wall, because he's done really well in his first 50 to build up his momentum, and he's got this lead. MAKRODIMITRIS, now we see that single arm backstroke of his slowly clawing back the gap, but really here Czech has given himself a great chance of taking this victory.
Well, Jacek Czech is away now, and he's looking like he's going to be tough to beat here. MAKRODIMITRIS trying to make inroads now, but Jacek Czech has gone out from the start, and it looks like he is going to take this title. MAKRODIMITRIS cannot see the man from Poland. He can see the men behind him. He won't be able to see Jacek Czech, who is coming into the finish right now. It is going to be gold for Poland, and it's going to be gold for Jacek Czech. A great swim from the Polish swimmer. A fantastic time for him. It's MAKRODIMITRIS, another medal to silver this time for the Greek. And what a good swim from Anton KOL in the closing stages here. Swimmer in lane number 2 comes in for the bronze medal for Ukraine, just ahead of Francesco Batella of Italy.
Well, Czech of Poland will be over the moon with that victory in this men's 100 backstroke. He won't have gone in as a favourite, But what a surprise. Sometimes people just rip up the books, the records. You can't go with what's on paper. And he really got off to a brilliant start and signalled his intent right from the off and left the others with too much to do to catch him up.
Well, he hasn't really featured in the world or European rankings much in this event in the 100 back. He's better known as a 50 backstroke swimmer, but he's gone double the distance of his normal swim, and he is taking a gold medal, and Jacek from Poland is the champion. Jacek from Poland takes the title in a superb time. It's silver to Greece. And